Can you hear me now? I'm gonna assume you can hear me now. So we're gonna start from the top. Let's go back to weather. Let's go back to our weather. Because why not? Oh, back to the weather room. This is nice. Beautiful. Again, my beautiful, beautiful friend here. He's out there in the thick of things. He's doing his hard, he is the El Nino. All right, but sorry, I thought you guys couldn't hear me. Yeah, now you have sound. All right, guys, fucking. Yeah, there's not much for weather. It is wet. It is cold, and that's it. It's wet and cold. Moving from the Canada-Washington corner and then kind of washing down and over the country, it's just gonna wet and cold. Wet and cold. Tuesday evening, I believe our East Coast friends on the lower side are gonna be getting a little bit of a break from all that, but everybody else, it's wet and cold. It's gonna be wet. If it's not wet, it's definitely gonna be cold and it's gonna be snowy. So if you live in the Midwest, I'm sorry, it's cold. You're doomed. That's just where you are. Come out and visit. Come everybody, come hang out. We'll go fly some drones. Fly some drones. Smoke a little bit of weed. You know, have a good time. Me and you, huh, buddy? Buddy. Good times. All right. That's enough bullshit. Let's get to the main newsroom now. Damn. Oh, this is nice. Looking. Got my little BongSlide. You know, BongSlide. I don't know. BongSlide. I gotta get a thing going. There's not much going on. I didn't really find anything good for like aerial drone inventions this week. It seems everything has kind of gone to the aquatics. We got a lot of aquatic drones coming out. We got summer coming, so all the aquatic drones, the cables and the fish watching is all coming out, and it's gonna be a good time. Everyone's gonna have fun. But let's check out the liftoff. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know if anybody. 1 second. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So I got the lift off. Hold on. Needs a little reformation. You know, this is good. Alright. Bam! So there's nobody in here right now. There's nobody in here with us. Let's go check out some. Yeah, I'm going to do that so that way you guys aren't overtaken by the buzz, the hum buzz, the buzz hum. We're going to go back to the waiting room. The name BongSlide just doesn't bring them in like they used to. Not like back in the day. Back when we were all young. The beer cheese factory, making beer cheese for you and me. Let's check out Two Tokes. These guys are great. I assume that they are also 420 friendly. Join the game. Oh my god, you guys. LAK is here. And I definitely enjoy watching. We got Two Tokes. We got Brain Dead. Oh, with the spins. Look at the spins. It's good. It's nice. It's going hard. It's going super hard. Oh, heck yes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm super, super impressed right now. That was... What is he doing? What is he doing? He's having a seizure, but keeping his composure. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did he see that? I'm bringing this up on my big screen. Hold on. Let me just gonna, that was impressive. Oh, so this is Brain Dead. What was that? What happened? I just kind of want to get down on this now. Oh, Lack's back up. Looks like Lack's going to take off here soon. Do enjoy that. Let me see if I can get our guest on. while you enjoy some of this lift off here. I mean, if it's enjoyable. Oh, I see. He's boom, boom. Hopefully he'll give us a call here in just a minute. I got the Skype ready to go. Seems like even though he's here, he's not here. I'm gonna go back to Spin Boy. Cause that's impressive. Look at him go. Oh, oh wow. Look at the precision on that. That just has to come down to excellent timing. Oh wow. And he is meaning to do that, which is the most impressive part. Oh, gonna do something. So yeah, I do believe. Oh. 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 What up, Electric? Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. You guys, Electric is here. He's trying to talk. We cannot hear him yet. We're going to work on this. We're figuring this out. We're going to get there. I can't hear I can't hear you, Electric. Can you hear me? You can. Okay, good. Electric can hear me. This is step one. Look at how good he looks, though. Look at him. Look at that smile. Oh wow. Can you tell? Like, he put like easily 3-4 hours of work into his face just before coming on. Look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. Oh wow. Oh, he's got drones too. That's why he came on. That's right. Did you know he flies? He's like super profesh. You got to see him on the Veloz. I'm sure you guys, if you don't follow him on Instagram, while we're trying to figure out the audio, go on his Instagram, look him up, check him out. You're gonna be impressed. Like, consider yourself like pre-wet, just like moist. It's gonna be good. All right, now we're gonna try to figure out this audio. What are we gonna do here? It says. I got my volume up. Anything? Nope. Still nothing. Oh, what have we done? What have we done? If I bring him over here. What I want audio. Oh, I see. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
What?
Yes. Okay. Awesome possums. We are ready to go. We're good. Guys, electric, the guys.
Nice.
So what's up, man? What have you been up to lately? Like, what have you been working on?
So yesterday we had race 2 here in Austin FPV Racing up at the Lone Star Aeronauts Aerodrome, which is officially for fun RC vehicles and totally sanctioned by the city and all that good stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a cool club, a bunch of nice dudes, and we had our second race of the season yesterday, designed by 32 Vincent Gill, who showed up to teach us all how fast the track could be flown and then leave before it was time to do the actual A-mains.
Oh no.
But if he had stayed, he would have, because he he was hauling ass.
Oh, you gotta love
I
that.
had an awful race. I just couldn't find my spot flying, and I've come to find out that maybe it's because there's a learning curve to going from flying a fat cow to flying a lightweight 6S racing drone.
Not throwing so much weight around.
Yeah, I mean, I would hit. It just wasn't doing what I was used to a quad doing, and so inevitably I would end up going too far past certain gates. And it was mostly a throttle thing because throttle just makes it go fast and far. So,
I can't race to save my life. Hitting one gate after another in a line, no. I can hit this gate over here, and this. By the time I'm done, I can hit every gate, but I'm not one right after the other. I'm not.
It's just a practice thing, man. I mean, I've put in. Unfortunately, and I say that because I really value. I consider myself a 50-50 pilot. I love racing and I love freestyle. And the thing is that I broke my freestyle quads at my last race, and I've been focusing on building my race quads. So basically, I've ignored my broken freestyle quads for a couple weeks. And
so have you just been freestyling with your race quads?
I kind of I did my first real freestyle. I guess I was freestyling on some racing grades the other day after work just because I needed to burn a pack and continue to test out the quad to make sure I understood what it did. And then I did a little bit of a freestyle exhibition for my buddy and his kids and some neighborhood dad kids that stopped by to watch me practice today. And
that's awesome.
But it's without an HD cam and the camera tilt is a little higher. I'm running about 45 tilt for racing. I run about 35 for freestyle.
I am a 45 freestyle guy.
Oh yeah,
yes.
It's more like a zero caution kind of camera angle there.
Yeah. I fucking love Zero. He's such a sweet guy.
Oh man, he's amazing.
Right?
He's definitely one of my favorite non-Rotor Riot pilots.
Right, he goes ham. He just goes so ham and so hard. And he was the first person to break one of the Spec 5 frames, which was very impressive. You have to hit something so hard with those things for anything to happen. They're designed to bounce back every fucking time.
The thing I love about him is that, well, first of all, he's super humble, really just a lovely person.
Right.
He's a family guy.
Total family.
Just a super cool guy, but he is constantly pushing. First thing he did was learn how to do everything that he saw people doing, and then he's just been pushing to do things that he hasn't seen people do. That reverse rail slide where he went up a stair rail, flew up and then landed on it, and slid back down, and that shit was bananas.
Right.
And then did you see that?
Yeah, dude, no, because he flies with FPV militia.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So I watch
the one we're calling the juicy, juicy flick hook or something. I forget. Swoosh. Juicy. Flick swoosh or swoosh flick. That's what it was. Swoosh flick. Where he basically does like a juicy flick and then flies and goes backwards around an object. It's sick, man.
We have a lot of people that follow me that are brand new to flying. So what is a juicy flick?
The juicy flick, you pitch back and then you quickly snap your pitch forward so that your quad is now looking upside down and backwards at where you came from, and then you roll in either direction out of it. Or you can do other tricks like a Rubik's Cube or different things. I don't practice my freestyle enough these days, but I'm about to change that. I got some bigger props for it. My freestyle quads going with both 52-49s from Doll Prop and then some 55-44s from Doll Prop. So almost not 6-inch wide, but just a little bit more of a disc to get me up in the air and keep me up in the air. And eventually I'm going to turn them into 6S quads, but right now they're 4S quads, so short little videos.
I fly 4S. I love my little 4Ss. I do enjoy them.
How much do your freestyle quads weigh?
I haven't weighed them.
Okay.
I haven't weighed them.
You don't have any like kitchen foodware scales?
I do. I just haven't weighed them.
Oh man.
BongSlide owns the scale. Thank
you. For quads, man.
Yeah, I guess because I don't race, and because I guess I don't consider myself a professional pilot, that would notice the difference between an extra 10 grams on the quad.
Okay, well first of all, I'm honestly I don't believe that there's a pilot who notices the 10 gram difference. I don't believe it. I was actually talking to my buddy Lou Averbach, lunatic FPV, and he's like, he doesn't put LEDs on his quads because he doesn't want to weight. And I'm like, well, what's the added weight? I'm like, 3 LEDs, but they're wired, man. I mean, we're talking about maybe 10 grams. And I will argue that I don't think that a racing pilot will fly any faster laps with a quad with LEDs off of it than they will with a quad with LEDs on it. So, but that stated, there is a threshold, and it's interesting because the last Austin FPV racing, race 1, I flew my freestyle quads to race with, and I was flying 1550 mach on my 4S, and I couldn't make it through the 2 minutes. I was like, I killed 4 1550 batteries that day. And then I put a 1300 on it, so just, it's less weight for sure. I don't know what the difference is, but it's definitely less weight. Maybe 20, maybe 30 grams max, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
But that little difference, I actually flew longer on my 1300 mach on my cow quad than I could with my 1550 mach quad battery because
the weight overtook the power. That's crazy.
It just hit that threshold where it just was now laboring, So I think it does matter, but I don't know. I'm not convinced that it matters as much as people think it does. And I will also say that I didn't come to weight consciousness of the quads from racing. Actually, it was what's his name, Mr. Steele. Sorry, everybody knows Mr. Steele. Just Sunday, man. I want to tell you. No, Mr. Steele was the I was watching his videos a lot. He was always, talking about weight. And so I became conscious of weight, and I haven't weighed quads for a while myself either, but my freestyle quad is easily 750 grams. They're minimum 750 grams with a GoPro on them.
Damn.
Yeah, they're fucking heavy.
Yeah, that's a BC. That's a BC little bugger.
Yeah.
That's a better part of a kilo. Yeah, I don't know what my drones weigh. I guess I don't put all the bells and whistles on them. I just can't afford to pay the shipping and handling for the extra LED lights. So I just kind of have the motors, the ESCs, and the internals, the stuff that I need, and then I let the camera do the talking.
Well, I will say LEDs are cool for spectators.
Yes.
Right? That it just makes it easier to see the drone and, get FPV and many other reputable mom-and-pop drone retail online stores, or the better, more popular, not better, but more popular ones. They all sell everything, and amazingly, they're not expensive at all. You might have to go without one chicken nuggets or something for a week to get some LEDs for your quad.
That's asking a lot, man. I live off my nuggies. I need those. I need my scrumptious.
Scrumptious. That's a good one.
We can see over here in the comments, Hadley's famous. He flies a 650 gram freestyle quad. Nikki Olsen says, "Flippy floppies, woo!"
Yeah, no, that's where it's at, man. I really love your style. I really like watching your freestyle. I mean, you're just Mr. Shenanigans to me, and shenanigans are one of the reasons why I got into quads. Just
No, I totally know what you mean. And like I've been seeing this a lot lately. Is it's such a there's a lot of like parallel similarities between the middle-aged drone pilot crowd and the younger age skateboard crowd. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the people who now fly drones that are like pretty well known, like stealing those guys, they were skaters. They started
Yeah.
skaters. They did all their editing styles. It's all from like skating, and like that's how they learned a lot of their stuff. So it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy to see how that goes. But yeah, we were talking about spectators, and so while we're on that, I wanted to talk about new ideas to help it be more fun for spectators. I've been playing around with infrared receivers and emitters. What if we were to do something? Say we had like say you had like a course, like a nice long, not too crazy of a course, but every so often in random spots there's an RGB multicolored hula hoop that has IR sensors in 4 spots, and your drone has IR sensors in like 4 to 6 spots. They're small; they don't add that much extra weight. You just have like the sensors and the emitters on those bad boys, and they fly through. And those hoops are then connected to a laptop, which does so this drone just flew through this hoop, so that hoop gets deactivated in 3 seconds. And every time you fly through it, you gain something. So like you could gain health, you could gain a weapon or a support item, and then
video game.
yeah, so basically trying to create real world Mario Kart with drones. And you can do things where you're not actually taking in their video and then manipulating it. You can actually feed their video and then feed an overlay over top of that, so they won't mess with any of the latency issues or anything. And what it would do is it would still send that out to each component or opponent and whatnot. And say I just got, instead of the oil slick that like squirts ink in the player's face, we could add like fuzz. So like you get this and you can activate it on the switch on your controller, and now everybody else has fuzz for 10 seconds.
That's a long time. That's like crashing time. Like honestly, if it's more than a second and a half, probably everybody fucking be on the ground.
But like not crazy fuzz. Like you can see through it. It's just it's just staticky. You know what I mean?
That sounds fantastic. I think that those interactive games that spectators can view, like on a screen, see pilot feeds and see the what they're collecting. That's really just a matter of getting some programmers together who are, have a drone passion and have a good understanding of radio control and circuit boards, like how to test stuff. Because that's not me. I don't program. I'm not an engineer like that. But I know plenty of people that do that. I don't know if they're in drones, but I know lots of programmers.
Sorry, dog bothering me here. That's just some of the things that I've been trying to think about, like just ways to kind of make it more entertaining for people who don't drone, like really getting more people out there. I also want to start doing drone races that actually end in like a party, like a DJ shows up, starts doing music, like he does a little bit of music for the laps and stuff, and then like towards the end it starts to get the music gets a little more intense. And then the winner wins. We all start celebrating. It turns into a large party. We can have bouncers at the door. People can come in, be ID checked, buy cups, buy beers. You can have people with beer carts and stuff like that. Have the DJ come and play. There's all kinds of stuff. And I've already talked to some Airbnbs who are super down with this. They're like little McMansions, and they're like, oh, if you want to rent it for 2 days and do your thing and have people come and like get it okayed, like that would be awesome. I feel like that would be really easy.
I'm in.
Right? It sounds like it'd be fun because we can start early. Get this. We'll have a setup crew there at 8 o'clock. Set it up. Have pilots ready to go by like 10 or 11. Because the last few times I've done this, it takes like 5-6 hours for a full blown race to go through.
Right.
So by the time we're done, the sun is just now starting to set. Like some other people may have come and they're not going to come for the beginning, but they'll come and catch the end. and maybe they didn't come and catch any of it, but they're at this party and they see these three people who are just being followed around and talked to and partied with, who like placed 1, 2, 3 in the race, and they're just like, oh, I have to come and watch the next race. Like this is crazy. Like I just feel like there just needs to be more stuff like that to get the populace involved. The more populace gets involved, the more money there'll be for the rest of us in our inventing.
On them at the events, and that can be done with a very, just any TV or monitor or whatever. Just gotta have a receiver, a video receiver.
Right, and then the video quality you're receiving isn't like 720, so you can get quite a cheap projector to project videos.
Right.
Now, I was even thinking, like, how fun would it be if each, say, you got like 4 or 5, they got like 4 pilots flying, and so like when it's their turn to fly in that heat, they'll come up into their own little like podium thing, and they can put their stuff there, and they can sit down and fly, and then on the thing on their like at their tent or whatever, it's just projected just their screen.
I think it's brilliant, man. I think that spectators is what the focus needs to be at this point for racing or freestyle events or competitions. I mean, I think that there need to be more freestyle events in general. And, I think that there is not a harmonious agreement about whether or not they should be competitions or if they should just be like big hangs or whatever. But I figure there are enough freestyle pilots that some will want to compete and others will just want a chance to kind of perform, like do their thing for an audience, hear the who's and the ahs. I think, like, again, back to LEDs, I think LEDs should be mandatory for all of these events.
Definitely.
And so should your projected screen, FPV feeds, and on as big a screen as possible so that, the spectators can really both feel what it feels like for the pilot and then just watch it happen if they want, not even bother with the FPV feed.
It'd be really nice as well if you could figure out a way to just live stream the feeds without having a camera watch a TV, so you get a better footage. And then people, that don't want to watch the big screens can bring it up on their phones and, be live broadcast of the feeds right there.
I don't see why that would be a problem. I think that's just a matter of a splitter, a video feed splitter.
That'd be nice.
Send one to a device with live stream, and send another to the device with the projector.
Yeah. It's becoming popular, that's for sure. Like, we actually had some spectators at the last one here in Lebanon, which is a very small town and a very small group of pilots. But we actually had some people come in from around town, and they're like, this is really cool. We've never seen anything like this. And it's crazy because there's been people flying here for like 8 years now, or however long drones have been around. The other people that I fly with, like Sucker Punch, I don't know if you've ever seen him. He started doing the social media thing. He's awesome. He does his own. He brews his own beer and he builds his own quads. He's got his own Sucker Punch frames and everything. But he was in it before quads. Like, he was doing the planes. He has the old planes, the old everything. He did all the typing in the commands and stuff and having to do all your own code. Like, he was all part of that now. And now he's just part of the plug and play community like me.
Well, plug and play is brilliant, man. I mean, and still, you think about it, we still have to build them, right?
Oh, yeah. It took some knowledge.
So plug and play is kind of reasonable. Like, it takes so much work just to get this shit working, flying in the air. Like, oh, well, on this board, this particular UART is actually for this. So now you got to realize what the actual UART that you're supposed to put in your receiver on this board is. And, it's just, there's no standard unless, of course, you just stick with a brand and then you just, and I believe in that. I think that you should, a pilot should, the newer builders should just build a few different types of boards and even firmware, and see what seems to flow with their personal, the way that they learn and organize and all that. You're a beta play guy, right?
Yeah. No, I've only used beta play.
Yeah, I up until these race builds, was pretty much strictly beta flight, although I did do a KISS build and I did do 2 race flight builds about a year and a half ago. And the KISS build I just gave up on after a while. They were just like my ESCs were constantly blowing up, and I just got frustrated with it and just gave up on KISS. And then with my race flight, I actually liked the race flight, but therefore more ESC kept going out on me, and that was before they became Flight 1.
Okay.
And so I was on beta flight, and I found my beta flight performance that I loved, and I feel like I really, well versed with the configurator and how to tune on beta flight and all that. And, so for me,
I've still never tuned a quad in my life.
You've never tuned a quad?
I've never tuned a quad. Every quad I've ever flown has been stock PIDs. I've only recently changed my rates.
Okay.
I dropped my rates down to like half of what everyone else's is.
Well, with beta flight now, though, like honestly, you can go with stock, and it's the stock with beta flight though is more tuned for racing, and all you have to do is they have a literature on their GitHub page that tells you like what adjustments you need to make for freestyle, the optimal freestyle settings. But the beta flight community is like there's a lot of information for you, so you can totally get that if you want to. If you feel good about the way your quad flies, then I wouldn't mess with it. But their stock these days is on point.
Yeah, I've never had to change anything, and I guess I did. I don't know what people talk about when they tune quads and whatnot. There was like oscillation this and it's doing this, and I'm like, what do you mean? It's going in the direction I want it to go. This is great. I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud of what is happening.
I mean, I kind of lean that way myself. What I do notice is the prop wash stutter, but that is always going to happen if you're going really fast and you change direction really quickly. You're disrupting the air in a very quick manner with plastic blades that are spinning really fast. So, you're going to get that. But if you're getting that stutter in smooth mellow flight, then you need to do something about your tune. But if you're only getting it when you're like changing direction, stopping on the time, then I figure you're good to go.
Do you think we're ever going to get a quadcopter to break sound?
I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't. I don't think it'll be a 5-inch. I think it'd be more like a 3-foot blade,
Like
probably
a Master X class, the Z class.
What do you say?
You think it's the next step above X class? It's going to be the Z class.
Well, okay, so right, what's beyond Z? Like, I gotta get into some weird like Star Trek name after that. But I don't know. I mean, obviously,
the Spock class.
The controlled environment. I think it would have to be something that was probably controlled by unfortunately, I know that I'm totally not this guy, but I think that that's probably best kept under the control of like the military or like at least some sort of FAA organization that.
Really? You don't think I should be building myself a Z class or a Spock class quad in my backyard? My backyard is just big enough for a Spock class. I could definitely build maybe like 1.5 Z classes in there. But yeah, we could go Klingon class, but I have to knock the fence down, and the neighbor might get upset.
Imagine a Klingon warbird, one like big one. That shit would be so nasty.
You have people building quads big enough to carry them around with panels.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of like quad bike designs that are out there right now. I've even supposedly seen videos of them flying. I actually believe that they're really happening because the pilots look terrified.
It's so true. Have you seen any pictures of the quad bikes crashing? The ones that they're using in Dubai? And so that's just the two. So they have quad bikes that they're police use. And so I'm sure you've seen them, and they've got the blades like they're up at the top. They're not below anything. There's no guards over them. And then there's so it's like a 4-wheeler setup, but with the two blades in the front, 2 blades in the back, really close to the person. And you see these crashes and the look in the pilot's eyes as he's holding onto these freaking handlebars, and the front blades are hitting dirt that's now kicking it up either into his sides or into his face. He's just got this stupid helmet on, and I'm like, your neck's still right there.
I'm just waiting for the grisly ass videos of people being, losing limbs and being decapitated and all that. I mean, I think that the propeller is absolute insanity for a quad bike type vehicle.
Yeah, no, it's got to be completely covered. It's horrifying. It's just a giant human-sized blender.
I mean, I don't know if the story's true, alright, but it is a fear of mine with the remote control helicopters, right? I heard a story about a kid who lost his head in a competition where they had dueling helicopters, and something along the lines of the kid crashed his copter, went to check it, and then the other pilot lost control of his copter, and that copter lopped off his kid's head. Now, that could be complete malarkey and not a true story. I'm not claiming it's verity. I'm just saying that...
I'm not a naysayer. All I'm saying is that there's no way that was a clean cut. Like a full decapitation. It's more like a lopping.
I totally disagree with you. I think it's 100% possible.
Really?
Have you seen those things fly?
No. Are they that horrifying?
It's terrifying how we want to.
And they let children go see these things.
I know. I want every time, because at the Lone Star Aeronauts Field, there are a number of helicopter pilots, and I stand way back, and if I step out from undercover, it's close enough to cover that if I see anything that seems untoward, I'm going to bail. Just to be under something really fast, because I'm terrified, man. A 5-inch quad, 6-inch quad is already scary enough. An S-class quad is scary enough. Think about the organized quad events that everybody's safety is well considered, right? That's because I think that's partly because there's such a negative connotation to drone that we have gone above and beyond other related remote air sport competitions in terms of the safety for pilots and spectators. But I don't know, man. Have you ever been hit with a quad?
I have hit myself with a quad. I bounced one off the ground, and then I kind of I took the brunt of one instead of letting it hit the house. But nothing too crazy. Huh?
Where did it hit you?
Oh, the second one in the back, and then the first one, it bounced off the ground, hit me in the leg. But I saw recently somebody took one to the leg, and it removed a very large chunk of meat and fatty tissue.
Are you talking about Ryan 591?
Maybe.
Because he's a badass pilot, by the way. Oh my god, just amazing pilot.
Let me do the lookup here.
My favorite rotor ride pilots also.
What was his name?
Ian West. Ryan 951. I gotta get this line straight.
Is it with a Y or I?
It's an I. And there's no...
Ryan 951. Yeah, nope, this is him.
Is that him?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so the pictures of his eye with it looking like whale blubber.
Yeah, I don't think they're on here anymore.
Yeah, no, that wasn't from a quad.
Well, that wasn't from a quad?
No, he was trying to climb rocks. And
fell
and gashed open his leg.
Oh, I thought he full board tried to punch out and just ran right into his lone frickin' leg with some brand new fucking race props. You know what I mean? A couple a nice bi blade.
Yeah, that injury bore the markings of blunt force trauma.
Oh, crazy.
Like that was pretty gnarly, man. That's gross.
Yeah, that was like I was taken aback when I saw the picture on my stream. I was like, whoa! I needed something to like let me know to brace myself. Holy spit sack! Like, oh, I do want to say we've got Bad Mac Aaron up here flying, doing a kick-ass job of it. But let him go.
Are you guys watching some liftoff?
Yeah. Are you? If you, I know you can't see me because the webcam. I only have one webcam. But if you bring up the YouTube and keep it muted, you can see my face and you can see all the beautiful action going down. And you can see your beautiful double face.
Alright, let me YouTube. Let's see if I can find your page. Mr. BongSlide.
BongSlide.
Alright, this
BongSlide.
I've got a long list of things. Mr. MP. Boom. With BS and BongSlide. I love it. And now let me mute this bitch. Muted. Nice.
Merci.
Sweet. Oh yeah, that's liftoff?
Yeah, I got the lift off going. You lift off? What do you sim on? You just do the Velocitron?
I primarily do Velocitron because of time and that it is, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best simulator. But I have liftoff and I need to fly it more, and I have DRL Wilson as well, which supposedly is about to get a big upgrade. It's supposed to maybe be actually competitive with Velocitron in terms of its realism and its physics. So I'm excited to check that out. But I think that flying as many of the sims as possible is probably a good idea, just for the very fact that if you put them all together, they all equal, like we're working on things that equal real life flying.
See, for me, the sims are separated into categories. If I want to practice precision and race, I go Velocitron. If I want to do freestyle and social, like being able, because you'll see people just hop on and be like they won't, nobody will say anything for a while, and like you'll see some people aren't flying, and they're just watching other people, and they'll be like, hey, that was awesome, that was super dope, you could try this, do that. So super social. So I like it for that aspect. And the DRL, that's pretty much just like, I think the only reason that even exists is because of the competitions and the money.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I haven't seen too much special stuff from it. I've flown it a lot. You know, I definitely like some stuff in it. I definitely like a lot of stuff in it. But I guess like between all three of those ones, being the three leads that I've heard of, I would just go with the liftoff and Velocitron all day. I know liftoff is a really big one for people doing the streams and the group flying and that. But Velocitron, only time I ever see that is when people are fucking kicking straight tail on it and just doing crazy shit. Like you do crazy shit on there all the time. Like it looks like all I can think of, like, this is like when you're trying to fucking beat the 200cc Mario Kart, and the computer's just kicking your ass. This is the computer going to town. Like, it's crazy.
And it's funny, like, you say that, and it's awesome to get that feedback. And my buddy Ricky White, Rock Crew, says the same thing, and I just feel what you guys said, because I am maybe second tier on Velocitron. I might be third tier. I'm somewhere between third and second tier on Velocitron, for reals. Like,
that's dope. I'm no tiers. I'm like hanging out under the tiers, eating the drop foods and such, doing my own flippy floppies and being like, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, man. I mean, I grind on it because I'm on a quest, man. Like, I have this. My goal is to just be one of the badass pilots in the world, right? And I don't need to be the fastest. I don't need to be the best freestyle guy. I just want to be all around piloting. I want to be one of the don't care that the counters are badasses, because I enjoy watching badasses and competing with and flying with badasses, right? So I just want to be one of those, and I'm on a quest, and and in the meantime, like while I'm on that quest, I'm totally nitpicking everything I'm doing while I fly, and really just working things out. Like today, I went and rebuilt a couple elements from the track that we flew yesterday, the Guild Torture track, and I rebuilt the elements. I spaced them basically the same, but I used smaller gates so that I had to actually be more precise and more controlled, and slow the fuck down, because that was one of the things I wasn't doing yesterday. I found my speed spots before I learned the track, before I learned my line, and I have a rule that Hope didn't follow, which is learn the track, find the line, find the speed, and anyway, so I went out and practiced today, and it was nice. It was cool.
No, when you say line, because like I said, I got a lot of people who either don't fly drones or they're really new to flying drones. When you're saying find the line, are you talking about like the physical line that people lay down on the grass between, like, so explain what the line is that you're looking for.
It's similar to skiing or snowboarding or skateboarding or surfing. You're trying to find that line on a curve between the obstacles that is the most optimal and allows you to use the least energy and go the fastest. And it's mathematical. Like basically, if you did a whole bunch of spatial math on a particular obstacle course, basically you would see where all the lines, you could see a line curving through all of the obstacles that would be the optimal line. And mathematically, sometimes things make more sense on paper. Well, what makes sense on paper isn't actually what is the fastest in real life. Like at the Nationals track, there was this thing called the flag wall. You go in through a gate, and then have to go backwards. They wanted it to be a power move, basically straight backwards through a dive gate, and then going on into another gate. And Evan won because of FPV did not actually power move that. He would come in through the gate and then turn around and then zip over to the dive gate and then curve down and into the dive gate and then on to the next gate. And he got the fastest time of anybody on that track. Now, mathematically, though, it actually is faster. A straight line is faster. So going inverted backwards to the dive gate and going to the dive gate is mathematically it should be faster, except for the problem that you have to do the same thing with your quad, exactly the same thing with your quad every time you turn to your tilt, so you can see it, so you can target it, and actually use that reverse thrust to your advantage. For speed, your camera angle has to be exactly right for that track, and they're just like most people are hitting blind. And flying blind is flying inaccurately if you do it for a long period of time. You can fly blind, like, and use timing in racing a little bit, but seeing is winning. So, Evan did the right thing. He just went soup.
That should go on a sweater.
What's that?
You should that, like, seeing is winning. That should go on a sweater. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. You just came up with a really good one. I like that.
I was trying to, but now.
That's the best ones, though. So now you've got one. That's your new. Damn, seeing is winning.
Seeing is winning, and also being able to control and do what it is you need to do with it.
You could come up with your own cameras, and people would buy it just for that slogan.
Right.
Did you see Electric's new cameras? Dude, amazing. I know.
Seeing is winning, bro. Yeah.
Krill just joined us. What up, Krill? Thanks for coming to watch, brother. These guys run the Dank-Ass podcast, Krill and those boys. It's pretty good. You guys should definitely go check it out if you ever get a chance. There's just so much stuff going on now. Have you noticed this? You noticed the immense, like, like so many more people are getting out there, being creative, and like getting their voice and their face out there, and starting up their live streams, starting up their podcasts, you know, starting up their new Instagram, or starting up all the socials like that they can find, just going crazy.
I mean, it's dope. I basically bailed on the blog concept. I was just like, I have a full-time job, I got kids, I got life drama, you know, like, okay, let's see what needs to be off of the list.
Right, you got some prioritize.
The blogging, you know, situation, but I haven't even posted a YouTube video in a while, which is bad me. But I'm gonna fix my freestyle one, so I can get back at it, get out there and get on my West Davis grind, get my zero caution on.
It's been so wet lately. Like, it's so hard to get out there and fly, and it's like, oh, if I hit the ground, it's just got mud and everything, and I've got to take it in to dry out. So I've definitely done some content, I've made some videos, but like my latest video was we turned a chocolate bunny into a bomb.
Yeah. I love it.
So I made a nice little video of that, and I put that up yesterday. I put it up on the YouTubes and the WeedTube. Just like a little like, I just kind of like modeled it after some cooking shows that I was watching on the YouTube. But it was fun. It was a good time. The bomb works really, really well.
It doesn't melt.
No, honey, would you grab it for me?
You know, I rolled the game a while ago. I can't find it. I don't know what.
What? You're an ace pilot and you smoke weed? What?
I do.
Hero?
I mean, I'm from Washington originally. I lived in California for 16 years. You know, I lived in Massachusetts. I lived in Maine. You know, like all these places where there's legal weed, and not that it was legal when I lived there, except for like California and Washington. But like I've been in like spots all my life, and both my biological parents, weed smokers, and I'm pretty sure that I was born high. You know, not 100%, but pretty sure.
Nice.
So,
There's nothing wrong with an easy labor.
yeah, I mean, I'm not that mentally ill, you know, I'm good. No, man, I'm living in Texas now, so that's, oh my god, looking for it.
Yeah, so I got
Just seeing the video of the bunny bomb.
I got the chocolate bunny bomb in here. It's still good. It's gonna get finished today though. It's been filled with water for 2 days, and the chocolate is still holding steady. Look at that.
Wow.
It's just starting to speckle.
What do you call it?
Oh, like I haven't come up with a name. It's just the chocolate bunny bomb. We're gonna have to destroy him today because he's had water in him for 2 days, and I mean the chocolate is starting to get sticky on the outside.
Yeah, so you should smoke a lot of weed out of that as soon as possible. Let's see, is that better? Like this. Probably better.
What you ripped?
Oh, nice. Look at that. Yeah, I can't actually smoke my joint anymore, even if I found it, because my buddy has his kids.
It's quite alright. It's alright. You know, don't have to smoke on BS BongSlide show. BongSlide has to smoke on BS BongSlide show.
That's true.
That's how I come up with the good questions. Like, oh my god. How would you make a drone work in space, man? Like, how? Like, would you have to do like a rocket propulsion system? I would still like some sort of like spin rotary system that we already use. Like, how would we do that? Like, or if we ever figure out how to do the whole the three fucking orbs of the Mercury flowing in 2 directions to make levitation, whatever. I saw on the History Channel on that one Thanksgiving. You know, we could figure that out and put that on a drone. That'd be quite sick. You know?
Alright, I've been plugging my computer.
Oh shit. It's already 4 o'clock.
Oh wow. Man, we've been
This has been great. This has been awesome. And I do keep the chocolate bunny bomb in the fridge, bro. I do keep it in the fridge Fucking definitely keep it in the fridge. Oh, sorry. Yeah, man. Let me get on the lift off. I just totally wasn't paying attention. We got all these awesome people. Everybody's here.
Yeah, man.
Do we want to change the map? Do we want to change the map here? Ever fly Stormer's Bridge? I have not flied Stormer's Bridge.
Are they trying to go like sideways through that gap? That'd be dope, man. Whatever they're doing right now.
So we're watching Fury FPV right now.
Who?
We're on Fury FPV right now.
Okay, cool.
Oh wow. He's
dope.
He's got good speed. He's got really good throttle control inside here.
Yeah, man. Freestyle is shit, man. Like, they're just, it's the physics aspect of the freestyle experience is really what draws me to it. Racing is cool, precision piloting, and I'm not to say that freestyle piloting isn't precision piloting. It's improvised precision piloting. You have a set of maneuvers and positions that you fly your quad in and from and do with that you personally know, and then you do those things through.
See, if you were to tell me
space.
that I had to get from one side of the forest to the other side of the forest, and that was it, and I had to just fly my drone through there and get from A to B, I'd be like, no problem. Fuck yeah. But if you were like, you have to get from A to B, but going through, each gate in a different spot, I'd be like, fuck you. There's no way. Because I'm going to get through this gate, and my brain won't catch an opening for that direction. And it'll be like, you need to go this way and around a loop-de-loop. And I'm like, because that makes sense to me. But having a pre-angle, you have to already know where you're going to move before you get through that gate, I feel.
Well, you kind of have to do that in freestyle anyway. I mean, if you think about most of the freestyle pilots that we love, we're watching edited videos from, right? Some of them do one-packers. Like, I've seen Steel do some one-packers that just destroyed my brain.
I have only recently been watching Steel. Completely honest. I've only been in this for a little over a year. When I heard about Rotor Riot, I thought that Rotor Riot was just like a company that had one camera and sold some stickers to people, and people were just like Rotor Riot, like West Coast, type of thing. That's what I thought it was. It was just like this thing that people did in that PV thing. So I never thought anything of it. Never really looked into it. And it isn't until pretty recently that I started watching a lot of Steel videos, and I actually started to follow him to watch his live streams. And his live streams of him flying are so impressive.
He's amazing, man, and it's. I mean, I don't really know in terms of the popularity contest part of it, right? I don't know where everybody stands in the scope of the community and who people are watching it into, but he is the first pilot that inspired me, and in terms of freestyle and just in terms of the excellence of building and piloting and all that stuff. He was my first and primary inspiration, and then I just became a huge Bob Willie fan because he is both a racer and a freestyler, and he does that sick physics-defying stuff, the rewinds. And
I call him Wet Willie.
Yeah.
Because he does the dolphin thing.
Wet Willie, I love it.
If you see, he likes to do dolphin emoticons a lot too.
Yeah, he uses the dolphin noise to bleep out the word fuck.
Yep. So I call him Wet Willie.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I fucking love him. He's a sweetheart. Him and his lady are fucking excellent.
Yeah, that was really funny when that all started too, because there were hints being dropped by her, but everybody thought that it was Johnny that she was dating, and it was actually Billy. And,
awkward.
and then Willie released a video, and he's like, "Wait for the surprise at the end," and then you can see both of them, and then him kissing her, and that was like the world knew.
Oh, that juicy drone gossip.
Right, exactly. Total drone gossip. Totally.
I love it. That's great.
Well, you know, that's kind of human nature thing. Really, we love the popular kids, and we love to hear about the popular kids' failures and successes. You know, it's like both of them are both sides are entertaining.
Right.
Yeah, man. No, now I just love pilots. I just love watching everybody, like the newbies to the ancient pros. You know, like I just seeing excellence and the excellence of effort. Even if the piloting isn't excellent, just watching people's feeds on Instagram and Facebook and watching their progress, you know, like that's been my whole journey. Like, what's the quad journey? It's not that you've ever reached a destination, because I had at the event that you and I actually met in person at, the West Coast Throwdown, Jet was there.
Yep.
And Jet and I were talking about like the 10,000 hour concept, and he actually thought that the pilot that was closest to 10,000 hours was Robogenesis.
Like 10,000 hours of racing? Or
of stick time.
Like on sim or IRL?
Anything, IRL and sim. That's the thing, right? Like I think that's the part that a lot of, please excuse the term sim snobs, or just people who, you know, like, oh, I like real life, or real life is better, whatever. I mean, yes, in the final analysis, real life is better because
nothing compares to IRL. There's so many factors that can't be put into a game, into a simulation. There's like nothing will ever prepare you for IRL. You just have to do it.
Right, but in terms of stick time, though, the stick motions are the same for sim and for IRL, right? So the hours become minutes count. You have in the sim, you have this uninterrupted, not changing batteries, not breaking the quad, not having to walk 100 yards to go do the walk of shame, get your quad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you get pure stick time, and that actually equals something real. And yeah, okay, so maybe it feels a little different than your IRL quad, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I've heard those say you should just find a quad, stick with one quad, one build, one field, so that you can master that. And I get that concept, and I'm like, I just want to be able to pick up anything and figure out what it feels like in the air and then fly it.
I want to. So my goal, like when it comes to quads, is to be able to jump on anyone's quad, take their controls, pop it, like blast it, like just like fucking blast it in the air really quick, do a roll in every direction to get to know what the rates are, and then fucking be able to fly. Like just from doing those, those fucking 3 things or 4 things, I should be able to fly that drone now. Because I have the rates from which side they turn and how fast I go forward, and like how much propel I get up. I should be able to, pilot that drone through the field and the trees.
Yeah, all of that. Absolutely. I'm 100% with you. That's how I feel about it too, which is why I support Sigline. Because, yeah, so it doesn't feel like you're quad. Okay? Some people say that it feels exactly like they're quad. Right? There are people who have said that their lift-off setups feel just like they're in real-life setups, and there are a lot of people who said their velocity drone setups feel just like they're in real-life setups, and that's awesome that they get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say that my velocity drone setup feels similar to my in real-life setup, but I don't really care, because I'm in velocity drone for stick time to get my reaction times right, to figure out how to work properly, to, again, learn my lines. I'm just there to maximize my piloting time, so when I get on my real quad, I rest.
I definitely used my sim to get like my ideal rates.
So you do?
I did. Yeah, I used my sim to get my ideal rates, because I was flying everything stock, all my rates, all my bids stock, and then I started fucking around with it in my simulator.
The beta flight stock rates are 666, bro.
That's like, yeah, I've got them set down pretty low. I bet I can even bring them up here.
What is your max degrees at? What do you think?
My max what?
What do you say?
What do you say my max what is?
Your max degrees. Degrees. It's like rotation per second or whatever. Degrees per second.
Oh, let's look.
Yeah, it would say. It says it. Where does it say it? Hold on, I have some screenshots somewhere.
So, like, there's my PIDs and my rates.
This is. Oh, here we go. I gotta zoom in on that. There should be a max degrees there.
I think 250, and then 330, then 333 for my yacht.
Really? I can't even see the screen properly.
Let me put this down. I can make this bigger for everybody.
Let me actually make this full screen here for me. If you can do that, I think that's wow. That sounds really slow, bro.
I have to, otherwise I overshoot everything. My brain, for some reason.
Shit! You have expo on those slow rates, bro?
You want to watch? I can fly a little bit. I mean, it's nothing fancy.
I would love to watch you fly that. Because honestly, man, I'm gonna tell you that, like that max degrees there is slow for racing. Those are the slow rates for racing. The racing rates are always slower than freestyle rates.
I think I've got
max degrees in freestyle is about 1032.
So yeah, it is like, hold on, let me do this really quick because it is way past 4, way past our time to be done. It's almost 4:20, and we're just gonna be chilling anyways. So let me just do this thing really quick. Hold on, I gotta just do the. Well, thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate you stopping and watching and enjoying this and coming and listening to Electric because he's fucking a genius and he's just dropped tons of fucking knowledge bombs on us. And I fucking love it. It's going to be great. We're going to continue knowledge bombing the shit out of everybody's brains here. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I super appreciate it. If anybody wants to tell their friends to come back, rewatch. I do not delete my live videos. I encourage people to come back, rewatch them, watch me be stupid and fuck it up. As like almost every time, this time there was no sound. I don't know what to do, but we figured it out. Now we're here and we're having a good time and we've learned so much stuff. And it's like, yeah, fucking, I love it. We're having a good fucking time. Thank you guys again for coming. I super appreciate it. Now, it is time for more liftoff and more bond. Thank you guys. Alright, let's go. Let's fly a little bit. Everybody left. Woo. Hold on, I gotta get used to this. Just kind of jumped on here.
Okay, I got no judgment for you.
I got all the judgments. Well, you know what I need to do? I need to put some music on, so I need to do. I definitely find certain music makes me fly way better.
I mean,
whoop. Yeah, I gotta put some music on.
I'm actually impressed with that slower rates.
I overthink everything. That's why I have a hard time speaking.
It's intense, man. Like you look very controlled and comfortable, and it seems like you're rolling faster than 250. Like that surprises me.
Nope. I use a lot of my stuff and spins. It's like just kind of flow maneuvers. I'm using the velocity and like the direction my quad's already being thrown to help me kind of like guide into the spin or whatever I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Like I said, I never know where I'm going next. I just know I'm gonna get there. Well, I gotta find the right music.
Yeah, I want to watch play a little bit more, then I gotta get going. I think I'm gonna go to the movies. I don't know what I'm gonna see, but maybe something else.
reset button set.
You could just Stevie Wonder on.
Oh, and I just broke the chocolate bunny bong.
No, really?
That
Bunny wrong has been broken.
tastes like raspberry.
Oh.
They're not bad though. It's got crunchies in it. That's pretty good. It's a little bit of a smoky flavor.
Nice.
Oh, Jerry crickets. It's got a mission to raise it up.
Nice. I think that you should slowly increase your rates.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think that you're going to well, okay. So one of the things that I really like about freestyle is the very fast rotation flip or roll in the midst of flowing line. And you know, if you slam your roll left or right now, it's gonna take a while to get around. But if you were to do that at
that was a full slam roll right there.
right, exactly. If you were to do that at 800 degrees per second, it would be zip. You would just get right around on your back, and it just like you can do slow rolls at 800 max degrees, especially with 35 to 40 on the Expo. But you just have to not go full stick to get that speed of roll that you're getting right now.
I only recently learned how to do power rolls, my brother.
Power loops?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I suck at power loops. I'm gonna be really honest with you. Like that's not my forte. I can do knife edges all freaking day long.
Dude, what the fuck? No way. Knife edges, no way.
Oh, but you can't really do a knife edge at 250. You can't. I mean, I'm sure that somebody is going to prove me wrong on that, but it's not like it's an exemplary pilot that's going to be able to pull that off because it's so slow. You have to time it perfectly, and the beauty of the faster degrees per second for your pitch or your roll axis, even your yaw, is that you can get that just get sideways and flip back really quickly. But yeah, you should experiment with it. I mean, it's so funny that your rates are perfect for like long form racing.
Long form racing.
Basically.
Oh man, no, I can't hit like a gate after gate after gate. I just don't know what's wrong with my brain.
You say you can, but what you're really saying is that you just haven't practiced that enough. That's all you're really saying.
I've done some racing. I'm not great at it. You know, I still have a hard time doing the the hay bale race on. I'm getting all distracted. The hay bale race on. Yes, I've only been flying for around a year.
How many hours a day would you say that you actually are on the sticks?
Not many. Like I think for the last 6 months, I wasn't on the sticks very much at all. Just I was working all the time, and then I recently got rid of that job, so I've been able to kind of like focus on stuff. And still, again, only recently have I been able to go out IRL and fly, and getting back into the sim and getting stuff done, and still trying to get like all the content out that I want to get. Yeah, it's tougher than I was expecting.
Yeah, well, my ask the question is simple. it's really just a time game. Some people get it faster than other people. Like I always initially have like this jealous twinge when I see people who just started flying and they're sim pilots for 3 months and then they're on a real life quad and kicking my ass in a race, like like that. But I have to remember that all that means is that in another year and a half, we're just going to be flying the same. We just got there at a different mark, because it's just time, man. Just put in that time, and the more you do any aspect of it, the better you're going to be at it. And I firmly believe that everybody can fly however they want to fly. They're willing to just stick on.
This is an interesting race he's got here. I'm not sure if they're actually racing or just flying around. Do you do a lot of dives?
I like dives. Dives are cool.
Wara GP is like the reason that I'm like where I am in FPV. Because of a comment I made on his stuff. It made people be like, oh, who the fuck is this guy saying these things on his picture and whatnot. It was really funny. But like I was interested in flying drones and the cameras, and that's why I was looking and I saw his picture and he won first place, and I was just like, why does he look like someone just gave him socks for Christmas if he just won first place? And that's what I said. And that's literally what people like. So people kind of like, oh, BongSlide. It was originally going to be my weed blog, and and they're like, and then just the BFPV took over almost immediately. That it was just been a super fun blast ever since. And what really got me into it, I was just like, all right, this guy, and I checked him out, and he dives this feckin' concrete silo, and it was awesome. He goes all the way down, comes out the bottom hole, just ridiculous, right? And then just a little over a year later, which is like now, he dived the giant smokestack.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen it? It is amazing. This is easily 150 feet tall smokestack. Like, if you've ever played the Citadel if anyone's ever played the Citadel or is it the Monster? Yeah, no, the Monster in Liftoff. They have a giant tube that you can jump down, and it is the exact same thing. And it's amazing. He put up on his YouTube a bunch of the crashes and stuff that preceded, but he pulled it off, and he came out backwards.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it goes completely dark. All you can see is the little circle of light. You can only imagine what it looks like in the goggles.
Dude, I can't wait to watch that.
Dude, it's great. The dude he's so fucking he is the king of diving fucking shit like that.
He just is not afraid to just go for it.
No, he's like I'm willing to crash 100 times to get this perfect and be able to do this.
You have to be.
It's so hard to do that, especially people especially newbies who spend they drop they drop on the goggles, they drop on the transmitter, they drop on the drone, and then they break the drone because they're not great at flying yet, and so they just more and more money, so they immediately become scared to do things, and it locks them in the that stage. You never get past that. You'll never get to the steal stage if you're afraid to break your drone. I can only imagine how much shit he lost, broke, destroyed, burned, or just had to throw away.
No, totally. I walked in it just saying to myself, I'm going to break shit. I'm going to crash a lot, and I have to expect it. And I didn't get a sim until I've been flying for 6 or 7 months, and I regret that. There's nothing I can do to change that, but I encourage anybody who's getting into flying, just go get in the sim.
Sim is great.
And until you feel like you do what you want to do, don't get a real drone.
Like, I got my buddy who just moved in, and he's getting into drones. He started playing on the sim, and he likes it. He likes it. Fucking, it's fun. Fucking, I think he'll do good. He's actually sitting right here.
I think I'm gonna get going.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off too. This has been lots of fun. Everybody who's been watching, thank you guys so much. Electric, thanks man for coming on the show, dude. This was super dope. You were full of so much great information. I hope a lot of people rewatch this and are able to listen to what you had to throw down. So I think a lot of people will be able to learn from what you had to say.
Sweet man, well it's always a pleasure hanging with you, bro. I can't wait to. I'm definitely gonna see you at West Coast Throwdown this year. And
Yes.
the other places too.
If you can make it the Jamboree, it's gonna be a good time. There's food. Sucker Punch is gonna try to bring like 4 kegs of beer that he makes himself. Like, so it's handcrafted, small batch, super dank. Lots of heady people coming out there. They don't have a problem with people smoking. There's a family. It's like family people are there, so they ask you to do it in designated areas, and they straight up make a room for you to smoke in the woods. It's awesome. Super dope. But again, thanks for coming on. Thank you everybody for joining us. Have a great day, and I will see you later. Thanks again, Electric.
Peace out.
Later, Gator.